Welcome to our playroom. We're gonna start right over here with the new rug that I just purchased. I purchased this off of Amazon. It is so fluffy. It's like one of those like squishier rugs, so it feels really, really nice when you are sitting down or walking on it. And it is just, again, it is so fluffy. This was very inexpensive on Amazon. It was only like $19.99, I wanna say, under $20. So yeah. We got I think it is a 3x5, so it is more rectangular, but we just really needed something for this playroom because it was just kind of like cold before this. I feel like this brings in a little bit of a cozy aspect. Now let's move on to the bookshelf. This bookshelf is from ECR for Kids. I will try to find any of the items that I am talking about and link them in the description. This item specifically, it is sold on Target.com. However, it is sold from a third-party seller. So most of the time I look for it, it is sold out or not available, but I just love how this is like an ascending bookshelf where you can see all of the titles and all of the artwork. I actually just updated my Amazon storefront. I made a little storefront list with all of my top favorite kid book picks. This one is on the list. This is one of the most beautiful books I have ever read in my entire life. Pulls on the heartstrings. Really is just such a beautiful book. So I'll also link that in the description if you are looking for some new books to purchase or read with your littles. I do try to rotate the books out at least once a month. Sometimes I do themes. This time around I didn't do a theme because Mama of Two Life, if you know, you know. But sometimes like around Christmas, I'll do like a Christmas book theme and all of the books on here will be Christmas related. This time around, I just picked random books and I put them on here. And again, I try to rotate these out just about once a month. What I like the most about this bookshelf is right in the back, we have storage. I love that about this bookshelf. So down here, we just have a bunch of the toys that I rotate out, and we'll just kind of like take these out at random and start using them again. I didn't mention this, but worth mentioning, I do try to rotate the toys out inside of this playroom also. Well, ideally it would be like every 2 weeks, but realistically it's like every month, sometimes a month and a half, maybe even 2 months. No shame in my game. So yeah, this is the bookshelf. Moving right on over to here, we have this little like matching kind of like grid. We got this from Lovevery. We do subscribe to Lovevery and we get their play kits. So a lot of the toys in this playroom are going to be Lovevery specific, but basically there's like a little pillow inside of each one of these grids that has a picture on them, and you just have to like match them up. Over here we have our Melissa and Doug easel. I love this easel so much, and we just get the paper, like the easel paper from Amazon. So right on the bottom, I have some markers and then some crayons. They look super, super crisp because I actually just rotated the old ones out because they were like little stubs at that point. And then in the back, it's a chalkboard. Not sure if you can see that. And we also have our paint sticks, which is one of my #1 toddler toy suggestions. Tempura paint sticks. Oh my God, they are the best. Hidden in between the easel, we have a basket of Magnetiles, also one of my top toddler purchases. I love these things. So if you're unfamiliar with Magnetiles, they're just like little tiles that have magnets on them, and they kind of just like stick together. We'll make like houses out of these, castles, robots, everything. So we have a bunch of different like triangles and squares and rectangles and steps. There's some like cars in here as well. Like over here they have some with wheels. We have so much fun playing with these. So yeah, that is everything in the easel section. Right up here we have our shelves. Usually if it's on a shelf, we don't play with it as much. Like I'll use these shelves as a place to like put the toys that I'm rotating, or I'll put the rest of the toys that I'm rotating out in the basement. But over here we just have like this little, I don't even know what it's called. It's from Lovevery, but it's like this little wooden box. It opens up and then you have like some of the balls in there, and then you basically just have to put the ball, can I reach it? Over there. And then it goes down. So much fun, but Landon kind of outgrew this. So now I'm just waiting to reuse this when Ellie gets big enough. Over here is a little rainbow stacker that I got off of Amazon. And then over here is the Lovevery build kit. And it just has like a bunch of wooden blocks in there and like little people. And I'll put like a picture over here so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. And up here we have the little car racer garage, and then the Fisher Price cash register. Moving along to the next wall, in the center of the wall facing the backyard, we have this workbench. I want to say this workbench is from Crate and Barrel. My sister and her wife got Landon this for Christmas. It's really cute. You have the workbench up top, and on the bottom you have a bunch of storage for like screws and nails, and then all sorts of things. You can kind of like create your own sculpture. And then on the side you have all of the tools. So over here we have like a little saw, and then on this side we have screwdriver, hammer, wrench, and then a leveler. Now, y'all, we're gonna move on to Mama's favorite part of this kitchen. Also, I think Landon's favorite part as well. We use this every single day. It is the kitchen set from IKEA. This kitchen set is $89.99, which I think is like pretty reasonable considering a lot of wooden kitchens are like upwards of $250 to sometimes $500, which is ridiculous. If you guys are at all interested in this, I would highly recommend calling the IKEA near you or checking online daily, because when they restock these, they sell out like almost immediately. So I would get on top of it and try to like call ahead if you guys are interested in getting this. I just happened to get very, very lucky when I was purchasing this, because this item right here is forever out of stock, as well as this IKEA sensory table, which I will get to in just a little bit. So let's go over the kitchen. Right on top, we have this little cake kit that I got from Carter's. Over here is the Melissa and Doug coffee, like little kids Keurig, if you will. It's cute. It comes with like some sugar, comes with the second cup, some milk, some K-cups. It's really cute. A lot of these toys are just like awesome for imaginative play. Landon will always be like, Mama, you want a mocha? I'll make you a mocha latte, Mama. So he'll use this. You just like press it down over there. And then there's just like a lot of things to touch over here. Let's go camera. There we go. So yeah, it's really, really fun for imaginative play. Right over here inside of the microwave, we have the Hape toaster. So you just have like your toaster over here, and then it comes with a knife, some honey, and some butter. Over here, I got this little scrubber from Amazon. Landon will use this to like play pretend, wash all of his dishes. Here's one of his plates. And then right down here, all the accessories for this kitchen I also got from IKEA. So like all of these cooking utensils, as well as like the wok and the bowls and all of that stuff, I got that from IKEA. And right over here is the little sink. And then I also got like a little rolling pin and a wooden spoon to go on top. Inside the stove we use for like storage for like all of our play food and play food items. So this is also from IKEA. It's like a little pizza kit. Over here I got this from a local store, and it's just like a little kitchen caddy. And then all of this felt food back here I got from Etsy. So we got some pancakes. This one's my favorite. It's like little chicken nuggets. Are you freaking kidding me? Chicken nuggets, just wait for it. Cheeseburger, the cutest ever. And then the French fries, which is hysterical because my son refuses all sorts of cheeseburgers and nuggets and fries. He's ridiculous. Over here, like I said, we have all of our pots and pans. These are all from IKEA. Our frying pan, that's from IKEA. And then this felt food, also from IKEA. Oh, this doesn't even go there. This goes right on here. So yeah, we have like a vegetable caddy, and then we also have a fruit caddy. So I'll clean all of that up later. Over here we have like a little cutting board, as well as some knives. And then this is also from Melissa and Doug. It's like a little sandwich maker. So you have all of your bread, and then over here you have like onions, and you have cheese, you have like peanut butter, and you have jelly. It's really, really cute. Let me show you. Like they have like little jelly pieces. like some lettuce. I'm making a hot mess of this playroom right now. And then back here we have just this game that we play. It's called Burger Balance. I'll clean up all of that later. Moving along to the next wall. Over here we have our little Cubbies. The Cubbies are from Better Home and Gardens. I got this from Walmart. And then on top I have this little print. It says, of all the things my hands have held, the best by far is you. I eventually want to reframe this without like the little plastic piece over it. This isn't glass, it's just plastic, but it just has such like a shine to it that you almost can never read all of the words. So I kind of want to get it just like backed up on like a wooden frame so you can just truly see it be like more matte than shiny. Okay, let's go to the top over here. The Cubbies over here is what I always rotate out. So when we are rotating out toys, these are the toys that I'm rotating out and putting new toys in there. So Landon can just have like new toys to play with. And when we take toys that we had previously, he gets more excited about them because he hadn't seen them in so long. So up top here, we have this Magnolia table phone. It's like a rotary phone. I got this for Landon for Christmas and it's really funny. I'll just say like ring, 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 and he'll come over here and pick it up. And I'll be like, hi, Landon's Cafe. I would like a cheeseburger. And then he'll go over here and he'll like make me the cheeseburger. It's really cute. In the back, we have this Love Every scale. We have our two little Love Every friends. This is baby Quinn and baby Avery. We love these. They're so cute and they're so soft and like cuddly. Over here, one of our favorite things is this Love Every's emotion kit. We got this in our last Love Every kit and Landon loves this. He'll be like, Mama, I'm feeling angry right now. Or Mommy, I'm happy. Mommy, what emotion are you? It's really cute. So they just come off and you can kind of like stack them all on. You can use this just for stacking or to like help talk about your emotions. And then this is something that is like a game changer. Highly recommend getting a timer. It's awesome to kind of prevent tantrums. So instead of just being like, Landon, we're leaving, Landon, it's time to go, Landon, we're done in the playroom, I'll say, oh, Landon, we have 5 more minutes left, and we put this on and you can see like as it's going, you could go all the way up until 20 minutes. So yeah, once it is done, it'll ring and it'll ding, and then he knows like, okay, my 5 minutes is up. Behind the timer is this little musical instruments bin. Inside of here, we just have a bunch of different musical instruments, like this drum, tambourine, and then xylophone. Pretty sure this is a xylophone, right? This is a xylophone, right? And then we just have like a bunch of different noisemakers. Underneath here is Mama's happy place. I have recently become obsessed with this. This is the Cubbies Brain Teaser Tangram Puzzle. Essentially, you just drop all of these tangrams out on a flat surface and then you try to like assemble all of them so that they fit snugly inside of this little wooden puzzle board. I have so much fun doing this. Sometimes it takes me like 18 turns just to figure out how to do it. It's just really, really, really fun. So I will link that in the description for all of you out there who are like, I'm so bored during independent play. You could do that. Also, very quickly, I have to talk about this. This right here, I get so many people being concerned that I don't have my sockets secured. They are secured. We use these like clear plastic ones. So to the naked eye, you probably can't tell that they are secure, but they are. I promise you they are secure. Whenever I like do something on Instagram that I'm like filming in this playroom, so many people are like, oh, we really, really would appreciate it if you like secure those sockets. So I do appreciate it. A lot of people are just like looking out for my kids' safety, but I promise you they are secured. We just use like these plastic ones. Okay, let's move on to the side over here. This is a toy that I will never rotate out because it's also a toy that Landon uses daily. It is the Melissa and Doug cleaning caddy. So in here you just have like a duster, a dustpan and brush, you have a mop and a broom. So until Landon seems like he's bored with it, which doesn't seem like it's happening anytime soon, we will just keep this in here. And then on the other side is another item that we will probably never ever rotate out. I would say this is Landon's most used currently for the toys that he's using. All of his cars, die-cast cars. So he's obsessed with cars, like the Disney and Pixar cars. So we kind of just try to get as many of them as we can or we could off of eBay. All right, it's not gonna focus because there's too much going on, but here we go. You see it? Seriously, just focus. So yeah, there's just like a plethora of different cars. We tried to get all of the original ones like Ramon, Mac, Miss Fritter, so all of his favorite cars from all of the 3 movies we tried to purchase, and these are all from eBay. I will link the eBay seller that we go through in the description in case you guys want to get some of these for yourself or for your kids or for yourself. We love kids at heart. Now let's move on to the Cubbies. I get these Cubbies from Walmart. They're from the brand Better Homes and Garden. If you're trying to do like a Montessori inspired playroom, like I would say this is like 50% Montessori, these are highly recommended. It's really nice to have toys in these Cubbies that kids can just grab and play with and be able to put back. So let's go through the Cubbies. Again, we subscribe to Love Every, so a lot of these toys are going to be Love Every toys. So here's like a little puzzle. They have one that you twist, all sorts of like different ways to do these puzzles. Over here we have like a little campfire kit. I love this when we're doing imaginative play and pretending that we're like hiking or we're camping or we're going outdoorsy. And in the back there's like this little felt s'mores. We also have a stick that you can put the s'more marshmallow on, and you can like roast it open over the open fire. Over here we have this little pattern hammer and nail situation. So basically there's a bunch of different templates on the bottom. You just pick one of the templates, you put it up top here, and then you take all of these little spokes out, put it into the matching color, and then hammer it down. On the bottom we have our Love Every house. A lot of detachable pieces. There's like a garage, a little bed with the people. There's a staircase in the back, and we'll just take this out and bring it over here and play with it. Right over here we have our doctor kit, another one of Landon's tried and true favorites. So you just open this up. Try to do this with one hand. I don't know how successful I will be. But you have like all of your doctor pieces, and we'll play pretend that one of us is the doctor and the other one is getting a checkup. So you have like a little shot needle, you have this little measuring tape to see how big we are getting and how tall. We have a little thermometer. I think this is called a stethoscope. I'm a teacher, not a doctor. We have a little blood pressure machine. Yeah, so all of these little pieces that go with the doctor kit. And last but not least, inside of these Cubbies for this month's rotation are these little circles. You can use these so many different ways, and they come with these bean bags. So usually we'll like set these up in different areas in the playroom, and he has to use the beanbag color to kind of like try to throw it in there. We'll also use these as hula hoops. We'll use these to like jump into. Possibilities are endless, which means we are now moving on to the final wall of this playroom. How long is this video right now? My deepest apologies. Everything that I kind of shared so far has been Landon specific, so let's talk about a couple of things that we have in here. For Ellie, she's only 3.5 months. She's not sitting up yet, so she really only has a couple of things in this playroom to entertain her. Most of the time she is in this play mat, the Mamaroo, or we're just holding her. So this is the Love Every Play Gym. 10 out of 10 would recommend. So we have the little play mat over here. It's kind of like a sensory play mat, lots to like do, listen to, see, play with, feel, lots of different colors. There's lots of different like texture pieces to go along with it. And then on top of here, we just have some of the toys from her Love Every newborn kit. Like this little rattle. Then we also have like a little attachments that go on here as well. The little ball in the back. Her favorite part of this play kit is this little rattle. We have this texture piece that she'll try to like grab. We use this for when we're doing tummy time. It's this little like folding accordion, and we have a bunch of her different high contrast cards on here. So yeah. Also, this can detach, so like when they're getting older, you can take the wooden frames off and can detach, and they can just use it as like a little bit of a mat. And the other thing that she usually goes into is this Mamaroo, what is this called, like a swing? Mamaroo swing. This For Moms Mamaroo swing. Landon hated this thing. We actually got this for Landon when I registered for my baby shower like 3 years ago, and he hated every second of it. But thank goodness Ellie will like chill in here and stay engaged for like a solid half hour, which is super helpful because your back freaking kills when you're holding a baby all the time. So yeah, she'll just kind of like look at these pieces over here. We'll put it on for her and it'll start to move. She's pretty cool with just like being in there and chilling until she's not cool with it. And she'll let you know when she's not cool with it. Over here is the IKEA sensory table. This is forever sold out. I wish that they would just like restock. I'm pretty sure it has to do with the pandemic and like the struggle with getting wood, because this is pretty much, this is pretty much all made out of wood. So I'm wondering if that's why, because so many people want this, you would think they would just make more so they could make more money, but I'm assuming it just has to do with like the back order of wood. But yes, this is the sensory table. It was $45 from IKEA. I think the stools were $10 a piece, and then the bins on the bottom, I want to say they were like $5 a piece. But we just use this for Landon's sensory play, and we try to rotate his sensory play activity out once a month. So the sensory play activity for this month is just dry beans. Anywhere you can go to get dry beans, we just get an abundance of dry beans. We just mix them all together. And then on this side, we have all of his sensory play tools. So we just have like a bunch of stuff that I got from Amazon and from Etsy and from Lovevery that he'll use to like scoop the pieces in. We're doing kinetic sand. We have like a little mini rolling pin. We have like these vials, little box, measuring cup, I think that's what it's called, a beaker, lots of different things. And last, but definitely not least, on the top of this wall over here, we have like a little weather station. I think this is awesome. It's from one of our Lovevery kits, but he does this at daycare for his circle time. So it's really awesome to like bring that into the home as well. It'll talk about like what day it is, what the weather is like, the temperature, what kind of a tree it should be. Is it a tree that has leaves? Is it a tree that's like fall leaves? So just talks about like different seasons during the year, as well as everyday weather and everyday life. And right over here, we have our little shelf. On the shelf over here, we have a bunch of our Lovevery books. In the Lovevery kits, you usually get like 1 or 2 books, so we just have like a bunch of them out right now. And then a bunch of them are in the basement that Landon kind of like outgrew, and we'll take them back out when Ellie gets old enough for them. But yeah, these board books are the stinking best. We love them so much. So we just have a bunch of them that we still use to this day. Over here, we have a little bin of all of these Spidey and his amazing friends vehicles. Landon is so in love with Spidey and his amazing friends. So we got this little kit from Target. It's like exclusive to Target, and they just have all of the Spidey and his amazing friends characters as cars, which like Spidey and motor vehicles, Landon is sold. So yeah, we have like all of them, the good guys and all of the villains, and we'll just use these to do like missions. It's really fun. Also, I can hear Ellie getting up, so I have to wrap this up. Luckily, we're on the very tail end of this tour. Over here, we have a Lovevery camper. We usually will use this camper with the house that I shared with you right over there. And it's cool, it has like this little key area over here where you have to like use an actual key to kind of open it and shut it. And then it has little people over here, opens up. So we'll just use this along with that little house kit. Here is another toy that we just cannot rotate out. We tried to rotate out toys as Landon gets bored with them, and he has not shown any boredom with this toy. My friend Lindsay got Landon this a while back. You are the real MVP of gift giving, Lindsay, because he loves this little pound kit maker. It's just like a little stand mixer. And then inside of here is like some eggs and some butter. And then you just put this down. You can move it all around. Can't really do it with one hand, but you can set like the speed, and it's just all like manual and just used for really fun imaginative play. So we have not rotated this out as well. And last but not least, inside of this playroom is this Grimm's Original Rainbow Stacker. I bought this on a whim. It was so expensive. It was like $118, I want to say. It's the actual Grimm's original one, I think from like Europe or UK or wherever it is from. Yeah, it was so expensive. So expensive, but I found some on Amazon that are like a fraction of the price, so I will link the Grimm's original one, but I'll also link like the knockoffs, I guess you would say, that I found on Amazon. They got really good reviews. But yeah, you can basically just take all the pieces off and stack them a bunch of different ways, and then when you stack them all back up, it turns into a rainbow. So yes, Ellie is now up. I need to get going. I have to go get her, but thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for watching today's video. I hope that it gave you a little bit of inspiration if you're trying to create your own playroom as well. If you guys have playrooms that you would like to share with me, send me a video or a picture on Instagram. I would love to see them. I hope that you guys are having an amazing day, and I look forward to talking to you all soon. Look at that mess, y'all. Whoa. All right, bye friends.